The number 2 pick in the NFL draft will be...
Fill in the blank,
So
sucker.
I've actually been thinking about this over the last. I've been trying to because the NFL draft's next week, right?
This is actually my nightmare. What I think's going to happen.
I would take Drake Maye number 2.
They're going to take him. I think the Commanders are going to friggin' take him.
I would
and
take
ruin
Drake Maye
and ruin it.
The more and more the stuff I've listened,
you love him so much.
I like Drake Maye, and I think Drake Maye is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think that, dude, I don't know him personally, but I pay attention to Dan Quinn, and I know what kind of guy he is. And, like, you know, that he's football guy kind of guy. I feel like he's going to get overwhelmed with the Drake Maye interview and want Drake Maye. And he's going to want somebody big and strong and durable. And I feel like Dan Quinn's going to win the argument, and they're going to somehow end up with Drake Maye.
and
I'll go Jayden just to be different. Though.
I've listened.
He's
to
the favorite.
A couple,
Yeah, I go Jayden.
I've listened to a couple NFL draft stuff and seen some stuff about it, and some of the Daniels stuff freaks me out. Like
He's little.
and he doesn't stay in the pocket well. Like when the pressure comes, he starts running, and it's bro, you're gonna get yourself killed. Now you can get better at that, but like.
I just
Dave,
worry
you've
about
seen
it.
some of those
I worry
highlights
about-
of this dude like running straight into people.
Yeah,
and
he does
jumping
run.
over.
He does
I
run
bro,
into
you can
people.
get
I
yourself
worry about his
tweaking
size. I
sometimes,
worry
bro.
about his size.
Like Anthony
Jayden?
Richardson.
Yeah, dude, you know he drank 500 gallons of water to get to whatever 205 for the
Yeah.
freaking cup.
Yeah.
That means he probably runs around at like 190.
Yeah.
So you can't. Micah Parsons is like 240 pounds of muscle running a 4.2. And like you don't run away from him, and you're gonna die getting hit by that guy.
Well,
you know?
look at like, dude. Anthony Richardson is a massive human being.
Yes.
And bro, he couldn't survive it.
Dude,
So-
and we've talked about this a lot of times. You're around these NFL quarterbacks. You see these guys; they are mammoth human beings.
Yeah, big dudes.
Being small as a quarterback in the NFL, that is a tough gig, man.
It ain't eating up on the chia pet yet, but
I tell you this: even a couple years ago, when we were at the, you remember when Cam sat on the front row?
Cam Newton's big.
big.
Huge. You don't
He
realize
was
how
like-
big he is, man.
But most NFL quarterbacks don't look like Cam Newton.
Yeah, they do.
That man
No,
was
they
like,
don't.
He
They
was
don't
sitting
look
up on the
like
seat.
Cam.
Yes,
Like,
they do.
No, they don't.
Cam
Not
is a
most
big
quarterbacks
joker,
do not
man.
look like Cam. Cam was officiated
Even
different because of how big
Peyton
he
though
was.
looks massive.
Peyton
No.
is big. Peyton is big.
So
Peyton
is
looks-
Brady.
they look-
so
Brady's
is
tall.
Herbert. So is Andrew Luck. So is all those guys.
The only one that looks
They're
small is
huge.
like what's
But like
his name?
Aaron
Play for the
Rodgers.
Cardinals.
No, Kyler and Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Bryce Young looked like a
But like Aaron,
miniature human.
but like Aaron Rodgers Aaron Rodgers is like 6'1", 6'2".
I
Like
don't
Aaron
think so.
Rodgers is not like
I think he's
6'5".
6'3". At least
He's not, but yeah, but he's
Like,
not
even-
like
even
he's not
Mahomes,
like
bro.
6'5", 6'6".
People say
guy.
Mahomes looks like bigger in person,
They're all big guys, man.
unless you're like Drew Brees or.
Yeah, Breeze is small.
You got to realize how small you would look. You know, when
Behind the
those guys
offensive
are
line, yeah.
6'8", 350.
Yeah.
All of them. You know? And you got to be able to see over them.
Rodgers is 6'2".
You got to be able to see over those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's the big thing. Yeah,
Tough.
you got to be able to see over the line,
Yeah.
unless you're Drew Brees.
Unless you're Drew Brees.
Yeah, and that Drake Maye is built like a freaking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's big, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Big guy. And so I think he's going to end up going too. And they're already now saying that the Patriots might do the trade down thing and whatever. And
The Chris Vernon Show, presented by Caesars Sportsbook, live weekdays at noon